Hey everyone, in this video, I am going to show you how to use the lockpicks in Starfield. It was a little confusing at first, but after a few tries, it clicked and made sense. When the process first starts, I take a few seconds to count how many empty spaces each part of the lock has. And I also count the pins in each of my digipicks. In this case, the lock has two parts. The first part has 6 empty spaces, and the second part has 4 empty spaces. Then, I can see in my digipicks that I have 2 that have 3 pins and 2 that have 2 pins. So we know that we are going to use both of the digipicks with 3 pins in the first part and the rest in the second part. Now that I know that, I start with the digipick that is already selected and I move it around to see where it can fit. Once it fits, I look to see what other empty spaces are left if I were to use it. I can see that 2 empty spaces would be left on the top left and 1 on the bottom right. So I inspect my other digipick and I can see that it will not match the empty spaces. So now I know that I have to start with the other one, because I only have 2 that I can use for this part, and I just ruled out the first one. So I select the other digipick that has 3 pins and I move it until the pins line up with the empty spaces. Then I repeat the same process as before. I compare the remaining empty spaces to the pins in the other digipick, and I can see that now it does match. So now I can use it and then use the other one to unlock the first part of the lock. The second part is easier because we only have 2 remaining digipicks, and the pattern is visible right away, and I can start with either one. So that's it. Each pattern on each lock will be different, but the process will still be the same. It's basically a puzzle that you have to figure out which pins to put into which empty spaces and which ones to start with. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments and I'll help you out. And as always, please leave a like and subscribe. If you found this informative or helpful, it really does help. Take care.